Welcome back to the news at 6. Several tech companies with facilities in Central Texas are worried about the economy. According to Insider, Apple is entering a hiring freeze and Amazon is considering doing the same. Hundreds of Twitter employees taking to social media today, telling the world they've been fired. The company started handing out pink slips to about 3,700 workers across the U.S. this week. That's about 50% of its total workforce. And now those employees are suing Twitter for not giving them advance notice.
KVUE's Matt Fernandez spoke with an Austin attorney about the layoffs and the lawsuit.
Really sad day for families across the country and families in Austin with folks working at Twitter. The news is that 50% of the workforce was laid off.
Austin Kaplan is a labor attorney in Austin.
I know that this does affect our economy and families here in our community.
He says Twitter employees were notified about the layoffs via email. He said Twitter employees work around the country and he's spoken with some of them.
It's one of the biggest tech layoffs we've seen since the last recession. They're like anybody else. They have kids, they have expenses, they have mortgages, right? And people are not necessarily preparing for this.
Kaplan says a lawsuit has already been filed against Twitter, not by his firm.
So it was filed at midnight for WARN Act, was filed only for WARN Act and only against Twitter, the company.
A WARN Act says in certain cases a company must give a 60-day notice, but Kaplan does not believe that will stand.
What the company actually did was provide a notice period for all the employees to continue working without responsibilities. So all Twitter employees, as I understand it, are going to be permitted to stay, on the books and receiving pay and benefits until January.
However, Kaplan says there are still questions about employee severance, and they're looking into possible litigation for other matters against Twitter and Elon Musk.
We're looking into discrimination on the basis of gender, race, age, any of these protected categories in terms of who is in the reduction.
There are reports there could be more tech layoffs and a hiring freeze at companies. When it comes to layoffs overall at any company, Kaplan says to know your rights.
Get in touch with somebody if your rights are in peril or if you're asked to sign a legal document.
In Austin, Matt Fernandez, KVUE News.